What's up, singers? It's day number 11 of the 14 singing skills to sweeten your serenade this Valentine's Day. Where each day from February 1st to February 14th, ending on Valentine's Day, I'm posting a new video with a singing skill that you can use to sing a heartfelt serenade to somebody that you care about or love this Valentine's Day. And remember, to sweeten the deal, if you send a link of you actually serenading somebody on Valentine's Day, you'll be entered into a drawing to win 3 free private online lessons with yours truly, each one of them lasting an hour. All right, I'm Robert Kroska with the RC Voice Studio, and every day I transform singers like you into vocal artists. Let's get started. All right, so for this day number 11 skill is more kind of like a mental trick that you play on yourself to help take the strain out of high and low notes when we're singing. I call this one size matters. Keep it small, y'all. All right, so why do I call that? Right. So when we sing, we have a common expression that we use of high notes and low notes. Now, what does that mean when something is high? What does that mean for the note to be high? Right? What does it mean for a note to be low? And the real question is it really truly a high note? Is it really truly a low note? Not really. Vocal cords are here in the larynx. Sound starts to happen once it gets through there. By the time it goes up into here somewhere inside your skull and your mouth and shoots out. So basically your high and low notes, maybe if you want to consider low, the lowest point is here, your larynx. Highest point is somewhere around here. All right, that's high and low notes right there for you. Right there, you got it. Okay? So high notes and low notes is a myth. When we think of something as being high, we tend to think, we call it high because it's like not easily reached. It's somewhere you have to like strain to get to. Like if a picture is hanging up on the ceiling too high, you have to make all the extra effort of getting a ladder to get it down, okay? Just the same thing as if there was like a crumb on the floor in the corner, on the ground, you're gonna have to get down on your hands and knees, get into that corner to get that little tiny crumb. Right? And that takes a lot of effort to go down onto the floor and find something, right? So going low, when something is considered low, then we have to strain to get down and use extra effort. So in Size Matters, Keep It Small, y'all, we play a little trick on ourselves to get rid of that idea of there being high and low notes, to eliminate that extra effort in that we put into singing quote unquote high and low notes. All right? So here's the simple trick. A is think about that the space between each note that you sing is super, super small. All right? So if you're going to go la, 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 what most people would do is if you were to draw that in the air with your hand, and I would recommend you try this, where would those notes land in the air if you were to draw that with your hand? Most people would go la, 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 right? The note went up and the note went down. Got it, right? But what if you go la, la? You have to go to a lot higher of a pitch. Right? If you go la, you're hitting the roof of my car. By the way, I'm filming in my car because my baby is asleep and a little fussy today. So I said, I'm just going to film in here to allow him the chance to chill out. All right. So when you think of the space between the notes being really small, it eliminates that strain. It's really weird. When the notes go down, don't think of it as going down. Just think of it as maybe dropping a little bit. High note, low note. A little bit of waviness in it, but that's about it, right? So here's how I practice it in my singing. What I do first off is I'll sing something and draw it as if it's high or low. So I'll be like, oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Now, when you think of it, big spaces like that, you tend to go flat, you tend to strain on the high notes, you tend to really go flat on the low notes, and it makes everything more difficult. So then what I would say is then sing your song, and you can either hit the same place in the air, maybe it'd be a little slightly higher, slightly lower, but you're basically hitting the same place, or you could think of drawing a line across you like this, in the same relative plane, the same relative space here like this, and see if that takes the ease out of it, right? So it's like the space between these notes is not big, it's super small, right? So now I'll sing the same thing. Oh, what a beautiful morning, oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling, everything's going my way. It made everything sing so much easier when I just thought of the notes being relatively in the same place or having the space between each note really super small. So, take your serenade and don't think of them as big high notes or low notes. Think of them all being a little high, a little low, the space between them being super small. And you'll find that it makes a huge difference in your singing mentally and physically, and the sound that comes out will be so much easier. All right? So remember, size matters. Keep it small, y'all. You heard it here first. I will see you for day number 12 tomorrow.